Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Bahat and welcome to my live session. I hope I'm audible now and the glitch it's not anymore. So just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear so I can just start with the session. So if I'm clear, just let me know. Okay. So those of you who are watching, can you hear me loud and clear? Now you can just let me know if I'm audible so I can just start. Usman Ayub, can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Is it audible? Okay, now it's clear. So I think either there's some kind of issue in my phone, cause yesterday I faced the same thing and today I faced the same thing, and I don't know what's happening. Probably I'm using the mic too much, so maybe the audio it's not there's a problem over there. But anyhow, I just restarted the phone, so I hope everything is going to be fine. So I'm just going to start again, so that video, even if it's uploaded, it's going to be voiceless. So I'm just going to start. So what you might have guessed from today's topic what I was talking about, and I was talking about career transitions, like how you can navigate career transitions if you are planning to switch your careers. So there are certain things you have to keep in mind before transitioning into another career, and that's what I wanted to talk about, and that's what I was talking about earlier. So when you want to change any career, there are certain things which you have to keep in mind before transitioning into another field, and that is you need to identify your goals, and for that you have to reflect upon this, upon certain things, like what outcome you want from a career if you're transitioning into another career. Like, what is the thing, what is your point of focus? Like, are you looking for career advancement? Are you looking for a change in industry? Or are you looking for better work life balance? Now these are the things you have to keep in mind when you are navigating a transition. So there are many other things which you have to keep in mind when you switch into different careers, cause without getting into details or nitty gritties of those things, you won't be able to transition smoothly. So in order to have a smooth transition, you have to see what are your goals, what is that you want. If like but then again there are certain other things which are related to these things, so I'm just going to also pinpoint those things, what are those things. But right now you have to identify your goals. That's the number one thing before transitioning, because what you might have often seen, if you want to go on a trip, so what do you do for that trip? Like, it's not that, like, if you want to go to Italy and you have heard, oh, it's a very pretty place and everything, but you don't just buy tickets and go to Italy. Rather, what you do is you study, like, if you want some budget friendly trip, then obviously you would be looking at different details. You will be looking at the hoteling and the and the staying over there, and seeing that whether it serves your pocket or not, it's cost friendly or budget friendly or not. And then there are going to be other things that you might be seeing. Okay, if it's budget friendly, then what are the sites you can visit and what are the areas which are worth seeing, so your whole trip it can become memorable. So in the same way, so this is the same with careers. Like, you want to go into a career, you have to see whether it's going to meet your requirements or not. Like, if you are switching your career just for the reason that your present career it does not give you a good living, or you cannot afford a good living while having that career, then you're going to look for a career which is going to give you that living. And for that, before switching into that career, you'll go through the nitty gritties, or what is required to in order to transit into that career. But then again, there are certain careers जिनमें जो है you cannot determine, like if you get into freelancing, then obviously there are so many fields in freelancing, and as you go along then you come to, or in fact when you're in it, then you discover, okay, these are other areas you can go into. But then again, there's another thing which is related with this, that in order to ace those things, you need to assess your skills and expertise. Like even if you are transitioning your career, you have to see, okay, Parshotam Gaman Singh Surani, thank you so much for joining and watching this session. And Zamir Rodhani, thank you so much for joining and watching. Okay, so you have to look at these things. You have to, when it comes to your skills and interests, you have to see कि भाई आप जो field pursue करना चाह रहे हैं, how able you are in that particular field. Like if you have certain kind of skills which are not updated, or which are not required as per the area you want to, or the industry you want to transition into, so what you need to do is you need to upgrade your skills. Now I have witnessed and observed and seen many organizations who are not fixated on this particular thing, that this person or whoever we are employing, they do not have this required experience. So those organizations, they have the perfect teams, they have inclusive teams, they have people from all backgrounds, diversified backgrounds, and their focus is on accepting those with diversified fields, because when they make a team, their overall their team, it's a really good team, and then their focus is not on the thing. Always remember, those organizations which focus on the thing, that how much serving this particular individual is going to do to us, rather than what we can do for the individual. क्योंकि पहले जो चीज़ आ जाती है mostly, that is what the person can do. Like this is one of the typical questions which you might have heard many employers ask you as a candidate. What makes you fit? Like it's underline there, they just want to understand how good fit you are for their organization, or what you can do for them in terms of your skills and knowledge. But then there are other organizations who do ask this question, and on the interview day, they do recognize, they have experts sitting over there, and they do recognize that you have certain areas where you lack, and in order to fulfill that gap, what they do is they have a certain budget, a certain fund, and then they do provide on job trainings, and they do enroll you, or do give your names in certain courses, or certain conferences, or online workshops, or whatever. If it's face-to-face workshops, they do provide you that assistance, and they do facilitate you. So this is what good organizations do. But then there are other organizations who do not care, they just want their work to be done, and they would just ask you, okay, you have so and so skill, so you are a good fit or you're not a good fit, and these are our rules. And so they're just going to settle their rules. They're not going to ask you as a person, what is your requirement, do you need any special assistance, or do you feel that there's a need for improvement, or you want to do something. So when you are transitioning, you have to search out the organization, and you have to decide whether you are a good fit for that organization. Always try to read the reviews of people about those organizations. In that scenario, you'll be at an advantage, because you would be knowing exactly where you're going for and what kind of organization you're going to be serving. So if you do not go through these reviews, or you do not know what the organization is about, then obviously you are going to be at a disadvantage, because when you're going to join that particular organization, तो वो फिर पता चल जाएगा कि how good that is or how bad that is. Jan Muhammad, walaikum assalam, and thank you so much for joining this session. Okay, so when it comes to skills and interests, you have to see कि भाई आपकी skills कितनी हैं, आपके interests क्या हैं. If you are switching your career and you are switching into an industry which is not as per se your interest or your skills, then either you should not join that industry, or either if your focus is on earning more, then you should gauge yourself with those required skills, so you can ace in that environment. And you know what, undertone एक और जो चीज़ आप कर सकते हैं, when you have a skill set which is required by every other organization, then those employers or those people, they are going to come after you. You won't be running after jobs, you won't be even looking for jobs. There would be people who are going to, they are going to chase you. यानी वो वाकई में जो हम word use करते हैं ना at times कि भाई people जो है आपको stalk करते हैं, so employers are going to stalk you for your worth and you won't have to prove to anyone. So वो आपको जो है ना थाली में रख कर जो है ना वो जॉब पेश की जाएगी. So you just have to ace yourself, increase your skills, adopt to certain skills which are the requirement of every organizations, and then you see you are simply going to enjoy this kind of life when you'll be so authentic and so skillful. And क्या कहेंगे, जैक ऑफ ऑल ट्रेड्स या बन जाओगे ना, एंड देन यू कैन मास्टर एनी ट्रेड. सो वंस यू बिकम जैक ऑफ ऑल ट्रेड्स. ओके, सो दिस इज़ अनदर थिंग. अच्छा, फिर इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है, यू नीड टू एक्सप्लोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. अब एक्सप्लोरिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ में अगेन like if you are doing a specific kind of role, then बात दफ़ा ऐसा भी होता है कि you keep on doing one kind of job, और एक ही specific role आप कर रहे होते हैं, but then you know who you are from within, and you have an interest in a specific area, so you should at times try switching that role, and maybe you can perform much more better in another role. So instead of just इस पे डरते रहें कि भाई whether I'm good enough or not good enough and I should not try this or I should try this, so always try different kind of jobs, because different kinds of jobs and different roles, they are going to help you ace in life as well. वही बात आ जाएगी, you can become a rounder, all rounder, if you are practicing in different areas. Now people who are pretty much stable in their lives, if you ask them that how many jobs did you do before getting this job, you might be surprised, because there are many people. आप अगर जो है लोगों की biographies पढ़ते हो, तो you would know that they might have switched round about maybe 50 jobs till they got their final job. तो हम तो जो है यहाँ पर एक दो जॉब्स करके ही घबरा जाते हैं कि भाई यहाँ पर इधर भी बात नहीं बन रही, उधर भी बात नहीं बन रही, but then people spend their whole lives in order to अगर आप किसी like you have a skill, आप अगर उस स्किल को जो यूटिलाइज नहीं करेंगे, how would you know what is your strong area, or which skill are you most fitted to use in which area. So you have to explore, you have to experiment. अब ये वो चीज़ें हैं जो कि living in our education system, it's not taught to us. This is deep analytical thinking. ये critical thinking जो है सिखाई नहीं जाती. You have to adopt it with time, and that's why people who go and study abroad from Harvard or from Oxford or from other universities, so their degree is more valued. Why is it valued? क्योंकि उनको critical thinking सिखाई जाती है. Or even I won't say that there aren't people over here. Yes, there are people over here, though they are all local educators, but still they have that mind, they have that insight, they can think out of the box. So we need people who can think out of the box, and that is what organizations need. They need people who can think out of the box, who can come out with solutions of complex problems. And we need to find these people, or organizations, they're always in search. So वो जो एक हमेशा रोना होता है, brain drain हो गया, brain drain हो गया. Why is that brain drain? क्योंकि you do not I'm not talking about you guys, I'm just talking about a common a conception. People over here or organizations over here, they don't value the person. So जहाँ पर लोगों की वैल्यू होती है, वैल्यू वहीं पर लोग जाते हैं. So if there's brain drain, if their whole youth is going abroad, or if people are selling everything and going abroad, there's a reason for that. They are being valued for the skills they are bringing with them. So obviously जहाँ पर जो है तेल होगा वहीं पर लोग जाएंगे. Okay, So you need to explore opportunities. That's another thing. And you have to, um, keep on exploring different job postings and see which job is uh, like where you are a good fit ना. Cause अक्सर आपने जो है यानी if we take the example of food culinary, like in food culinary you always want to explore more, and you want to see what are different flavors, like what is the taste of different foods. Like I remember like when I visited Dubai, there was this particular fruit about which I had heard, passion fruit. I guess that no, dragon fruit. So I had only heard about it, but I never saw it. I Now we do see these fruits in Pakistan too, cause they're imported. But earlier when I went to Dubai, I did not see it in Pakistan. So I had this curiosity and I wanted to taste it, and then I did get it, and it was quite expensive. So I just wanted to taste and see. The outer side it's purple, so it's more like it's pretty. But when I sliced it, what I found inside was कि वो कीवी फ्रूट नहीं होता जो यहाँ पर मिलता है. कीवी इज़ ग्रीन एंड ब्लैक सीड्स, एंड दिस वन this dragon fruit, it was like it was same like kiwi, and it was white. जिस तरह के वो जो है तुख मलंगा होता है वाइट, एंड देन उसमें तुख मलंगा जो है अगर पानी में डाल दें तो वो इट्स जेल टाइप. सो यू माइट अंडरस्टैंड वो किस तरह का होगा. सो वो उस टाइप का जो है उसके ओवरऑल बेस थी, बैकग्राउंड था, ट्रांसपेरेंट एंड विद ब्लैक सीड्स ना. And it did not taste like kiwi. It was just like I was tasting something that was totally tasteless. So the thing is that you should not go on appearances. There is so much variety. So when you if you want to change your taste, if you want to explore the flavors, you need to experience them too. So just sticking to one job or just sticking to one role, you are not going to be able to get the just you won't be able to get the essence of that job. So you have to get into that job in order to experience it. And it does not matter कि आपने जो है 20 jobs किए हैं या 50 jobs किए हैं. There is going to come a time when you'll exactly know which is your favorite area, what you like to do in when it comes to jobs or when it comes to work. So you have to explore those things. Either be like we need educational systems. अब जो है there are many private educational systems जहाँ पर जो है especially those children who go into OA levels, they get a variety to explore. They do internships, they do field work. But if we talk about the local traditional educational system, so उसमें ये चीज़ें चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर ये चीज़ें होंगी तो then you can expect people who are going to come up with solutions to complex problems. So these are the things we need to inculcate in our educational system as well. और फिर ही जो है ना बेहतर जो है ना जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ क्रिएट हो सकती हैं. ओके, सो देन अनदर थिंग जो कि इन नेविगेटिंग करियर ट्रांजिशन में ज़रूरी होती है, दैट इज़ नेटवर्किंग एंड बिल्डिंग कनेक्शंस. You need to, as a person, as an professional, you need to reach out to people who are from your own fields or who might be different professionals in different fields, and you need to build connections with them. You need to talk with them. अब ये वो वाले connections नहीं है कि भाई आपने किसी का अच्छा प्रोफाइल देखा तो आप कहो कि भाई चलो जी फटाफट इनको फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेजो एंड भाई गपशप शुरू कर दो. नो, यू आर गोइंग टू बिल्ड प्रोफेशनल कनेक्शंस, और उनसे जो है आप एक प्रोफेशनल जो है ना प्रोफेशनल ताल्लुक़ कायम करोगे. जिस तरीके से जो है कोई भी जो है उस्ताद होता है, जिस तरह आप उस्ताद को लेते हैं या मेंटोर को लेते हैं और जिस तरह आप उनके साथ इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, इन द सेम वे ये जो नेटवर्किंग होगी, यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड पीपल from your own professional group or from a different professional group. Basically they are going to be professionals, and you are going to talk with them and share your concerns with them, and ask them for their advice. So this is how you're going to build the right kind of connections, and then इन्हीं connections से you never know कि कौन आपका जो है ना ज़रिए रोज़गार बन जाए, या आप किसके लिए जो है किसका ज़रिए रोज़गार बन जाए. You can become an employee, or maybe you can become a partner, a business partner. So networking and building connection, it's very important. और जिस तरीके से यानी नेटवर्किंग बिल्कुल इसी तरीके से है जिस तरह जो है फ्रेंड्स गेट टुगेदर, और फ्रेंड्स कॉज यू नो देम थ्रू डिफरेंट चैनल्स. फ्रेंड्स किस तरह बनते हैं, स्कूल्स में आपके फ्रेंड्स बन जाते हैं. अब वो जो आपके फ्रेंड्स बनते हैं वो भी तभी बनते हैं ना कि व्हेन people know about you. So when you're connecting with people in the professional capacity, people start knowing about you in your professional capacity, and that's how you can develop good business partnerships or good business relationships. So this is regarding networking and building connections when we talk about navigating career transitions. और फिर इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है, जिस तरह मैंने पहले स्किल्स की बात की, यू नीड टू एक्वायर न्यू स्किल्स और एजुकेशन. नाउ इट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन कि आप किस इंडस्ट्री में जाती हैं. लाइक आई वुड से इफ़ यू आर लाइक दोज पीपल हु आर प्रैक्टिशनर्स, और प्रैक्टिशनर्स किसी भी फॉर्म में हो सकते हैं, लॉ के फॉर्म में भी हो सकते हैं, दे आर प्रैक्टिशनर्स, काउंसलिंग फॉर्म में भी हो सकता है, दे आर प्रैक्टिशनर्स. अब ये वाली जो चीज़ें, इवन एजुकेशनिस्ट, दे आर ऑल्सो प्रैक्टिशनर्स. नाउ ये जो सारी फॉर्म्स होती हैं, इसमें पीपल दे डोंट जस्ट रिलाई ऑन देयर पर्टिकुलर डिग्री, दे कीप ऑन एजुकेटिंग देमसेल्व्स, दे कीप ऑन लर्निंग न्यू skills, they keep on connected with the right people or people from different professional backgrounds, and they keep on educating themselves. इसको आप जो है सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट भी कह सकते हैं, सेल्फ ग्रोथ भी कह सकते हैं. यू डोंट जस्ट स्टिक टू योर ओल्ड डिग्रीज, कॉज वो डिग्रीज जो आपने 20-22 साल पहले लिए हैं वो उस टाइम के मुताबिक दे वर सफिशेंट और दे वर अप टू डेट. अब जो टाइम है, दिस इज़ ऑफ द डिजिटल लैंडस्केप. ये वाले जो टाइम है, इसमें मोर एंड मोर पीपल, यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड मोर एंड मोर जॉब्स ऑनलाइन. You are going to find more and more people who are going to promote online businesses or online job opportunities. So you have to acquire knowledge or skills or even education which is as per online landscape. So जब आप ये चीज़ें कर रहे होंगे and you'll be updated or you'll be updating your knowledge. So आप खुद ब खुद जो है ना देखेंगे कि भाई opportunities आपके पास आएंगी, rather you would be running after opportunities. So just do something. Like आजकल के जो skills है, there are so many skills जो कि आप कर सकते हैं. You can always go into artificial intelligence, you can always go into digital marketing. Now digital marketing बज़ाहिर ये लगता है कि भाई it's just a 2-letter word, but in it there is so much, so much, जिसको जो है ना लोग तोड़ के जो है ना अपनी सर्विसेज ऑफर करते हैं. लाइक व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, this it covers social media managers and strategists. Then it also covers people who are into funnel making or funnel strategy, business related funnel strategies. Then they're into putting ads on Google or different digital platforms. Then how to attract customers, and then how to deal with analytics, whether it's Google Analytics or whether it's analytics regarding anyone's website. So yeah, though it's a 2-letter word, but it has so much. And if you become a digital marketing expert, then फिर तो आप जो है ना खुश हो जाएंगे भाई. आप तो you can do everything. You can revolve the whole world on your fingertip if you are a digital marketing expert. So for this reason you have to keep on acquiring new skills and education. अच्छा, फिर क्योंकि when you are acquiring new skills and education, it opens many doors, many closed doors which are opened. You are exposing, in fact you are exploring not only new languages, you are exploring new cultures, different cultures. You are acquiring new skills, and job opportunities, they are already created. You just have to acquire those relevant skills in order to approach those opportunities. And then इसमें एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है which is very important, you need to have this ability to adapt to change. Now if you are not you don't have this adaptability, like if you're just going to think that I'm just going to sit in Pakistan, or I'm just going to sit in any other country, I'm just going to sit over there, and I'm going to not leave my comfort zone, then अगर आप जो है डिस्कम्फर्ट नहीं लेंगे तो यू वॉन्ट बी एबल टू एक्सेल. सो जितनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आती हैं, यू हैव टू गेट आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन इन ऑर्डर टू grasp those opportunities. So sitting in your comfort zone, sitting in your home or behind your desk or in your air conditioned offices, you won't be able to get onto good projects or good opportunities. For that you have to leave your comfort zone in order to get those opportunities. And then obviously जब आपके जो है skills अच्छे होंगे तो opportunities तो खुद ब खुद आपको मिल ही जाएंगी. But for that you also have to leave your comfort zone. Okay. अच्छा, फिर इसमें जो है then in the end जो एक point रह गया है, मोहम्मद अदील, thank you so much for joining. और that is, never hesitate in seeking help, whether it's help from your mentors, or whether it's help from career coaches, or whether it's help from support groups, or whether it's help from any professional people who are into your field. So in your field or another field, never stop seeking help, क्योंकि किसी से मदद लेने से आप छोटे नहीं हो जाते. आप जब किसी से मदद लेते हैं तो यू गेट so much insights of a certain thing जो शायद आपके जहन में पहले भी ना आई हो. बट यह है कि इसी वजह से जो है ना, वी टॉक टू डिफरेंट पीपल, वी कम्युनिकेट विद डिफरेंट पीपल. और इसलिए बार बार कहते हैं कि भाई लर्न हाउ टू कम्युनिकेट विद पीपल. If you're shy, if you're an introvert, if you don't like communicating with people, then that is also going to come as a bar in your way of success. So you need to be open, you need to communicate with people, you need to discuss out your queries, and you can always have a good chit chat by just exploring different areas or by talking to people. So don't make it very personal. You can have a general talk as well, and then you have to consider this thing that everyone has their own timetable, they have their own schedule. If they don't talk to you in a detailed way, or they just talk to you in chunks, don't take it offensive. They might not have time, or maybe they might be doing something which is at priority, and that does not mean they do not give you priority. It's just that maybe they want to address their task, and then when they're free they can get back to you. Or otherwise you people can just exchange emails or just exchange telephone numbers, and whenever you're free you can give each another a call. So that's the best way of seeking support. But you have to respect other people's timetables, and getting back to you, cause often I have observed कि लोग बहुत बेसब्रे हो जाते हैं. आप बात नहीं करते, आप उनकी टेलीफोन कॉल्स नहीं उठाते, और आप उनके मैसेजेस का रिप्लाई नहीं करते. तो ऐसे ऐसे आपको कमेंट्स जो है सुनने को मेरे होते हैं कि बस. सो डोंट डू दैट. Okay, so this was all regarding career transitions. Or career transitions, rather than thinking as it's something very difficult, just try to make it part of your professional growth. Or don't think about do the planning and be persevere, and work on the nitty-gritties, do the spade work, but don't torture yourself. So when you take things in a natural way and you are prepared in order to make that transition, then things go really well. But if you अपने सर पे सवार कर लेते हैं, स्ट्रेस लेना शुरू कर लेते हैं, टेंशन में आ जाते हैं, तो that overall gets on your health. So you don't do that. Just try to take things smoothly, and all goes well in due course of time. So now जो है, I'll just go to my platform, and I'll see if today's session was clear to you people, let me know through your emojis. Okay, so I'm just looking at my screen and I'm seeing आज का जो session था about career transitions. Was it clear? Yeah, were there any difficulty in this overall topic? If the topic was clear to you, you can show it through your emojis, whether you liked it, whether you disliked it, whether it was not clear, or whether there is any kind of query at your end. So अगर जो है आप लोगों के लिए क्लियर था तो ओके, आई कैन सी थ्रू योर इमोजीज. एंड अगर जो है आपकी कोई क्वेरी है एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू ask anything, you can let me know. I'm here to address your questions. I'll take your questions if you have any questions for me. And then those of you who want to come at the top of my screen and you want to come live on camera, you can also let me know. Okay, Jan Muhammad, I can see you at the top of my screen, but your green button of camera, it's off, so I can't take you live on call because you're not I can't see you. And Mohammad Adil, yes, आप तो मोहम्मद अदील वैसे ही नहीं आते ऑनलाइन लाइव कैमरा पे, so maybe someday. Okay, so guys, that's all. Now if there's any other topic which you want me to discuss, you can always let just write that topic in my inbox and I'll address that topic. And inshallah I'll see you tomorrow again at 8 p.m. and I hope this glitch doesn't come, cause it creates a bad taste in the mouth when glitches come and you are online and no one can hear you. So I just hope this session is uploaded properly without any uh, voiceless glitches. Okay, so till tomorrow. Yes, inshallah I'll see you tomorrow in my vlog in the morning, and after many days I'll be going to the park and I will be doing vlogging over there. So see you tomorrow in my morning walk, and till then, bye bye and take care. Allah Hafiz.